What are Americans spending their stimulus checks on? Because this time around, it's not stonks. When the first and second rounds of stimulus first went out, day traders were stuck at home. Dreaming of making a killing, they plowed that cash into the stock market. It coincided with the meteoric rise in influence of Wall Street bets on Reddit and the rise in stocks like GameStop.
What we've seen in the past couple of days, especially weeks after the stimulus checks have hit US bank accounts, is a lack of participation by retail investors into the stock market. So we're still seeing net buying, but just not as much as what we had expected, especially given that this was the biggest fiscal outlay out of the three that we've seen so far.
It's been a few weeks now since the stimulus checks first started going out, and data suggests that the YOLO traders aren't playing this time. Data from Vonda Research, for example, shows that over the past few weeks, retail investor activity hasn't really been remarkable, and that compares to last year when the checks went out and we saw record levels of activity. So what happened? Well, for one, there are just more things to spend money on now. More Americans are vaccinated, more parts of the country are open, so they're just spending money on the real economy instead. Google flight searches, for example, reached peak popularity, suggesting people are spending money on traveling. Or it could just be a case of retail investors licking their wounds.
So we estimate that the average retail investor in the US is actually sitting on losses in the past couple of months, and we probably need to see some of these stabilization in these growth names in stocks before we see retail participation pick up. So just like a normal investor waiting for markets to stabilize, waiting for better conditions to put these stimulus checks to work.
Whatever the reason, that stimmy money, it would seem, has better places to be.